What is up, peeps? FWTV HD, and I'd like to welcome you to a very different video. Now, this, as you can tell already by the screen and what you're looking at, is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This game's been out for a while, and I've only just recently started really getting into it. I used to play COD a lot when I was younger, and I decided to show you something that I actually quite like. It's a class setup, basically, which, if you're on my channel and you don't watch COD, then basically what it is kind of showing you a class in this game that I think works really well, especially in the game mode free-for-all, which is when you kill everyone and basically like that. So basically, I'll show you the class right now. It's just going to come up, and what it is basically the Bow Obsidian Steed. In the elite version, which is probably one of the best elite guns in this game, and I've got it in diamond, of course. It's one of my favorite guns. It's probably the best gun, as I said. I've got the full grip suppressor and the quick draw. Full grip to reduce the recoil, suppressor because it's free for all, and the main point of this class is to stay under the radar so you can get a nice streak going, and then you've also got the quick draw, which allows you to aim in faster. I've also got the perk 3 greed and perk 1 greed to allow to have these perks, which is flak jacket, because you do not want to get those grenades killing you. It's so annoying. And then you have the low profile to stay, as I said, under the radar and not detected. Scavenger, because I don't have any sort of extended mags, so I'm going to really need a scavenger to be able to pick up those the ammo when I go on streaks. Blast suppressor, again, to stay off the radar. I've also got a UAV. Which actually has threat detection, I think extra time, and support. And support, basically, I think it's quite nice because it allows you to carry it over in kill streaks, which is pretty nice. And then we've got the system hack, which is disable exo and 2 extra times to be able to piss those people off and enable your streak. So that is basically the class, and it's a pretty good class. I quite like it. So I actually do end up going in on a little streak here. I think I go on like a 15 kill streak or something like that, which is very nice. I don't know if I went on to win this game, but this kind of these clips here is just to kind of prove to you how good the gun is. Now, we all know how good the Obsidian Steed is, especially if you're someone who plays COD. If you don't, it is probably the best gun on the game. It's extremely powerful. With the full grip, it's very accurate. You can shoot from distance. I know the suppressor does stop you from being able to shoot from distance and decreases its range, but again, it's free for all. A lot of what is it? A lot of the people you're going to run into is going to be close combat. Almost died there. Anyway, it's going to be close combat, and you know it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm not too fussed about suppressor. If you are worried about that, put extended mags on, and you can go and do that if you want, or a sight if you're not comfortable with the original sight. But honestly, I feel like the suppressor really helps, because there's a lot of times where I've shot someone down with my gun and I used a suppressor, and there's someone else there, and they didn't detect that I was there. This guy did. I think he must have had the microphone attachment on, where it tells you even when the suppressor shoots. But I still was able to get him, and it just works so well. I mean, it really works so well. I'm gonna give you a few tips as well when you want to streak, or when you want to get someone and kill them off before they kill you. What I say is always aim for upper body. Don't try your best not to aim for the lower body, because you know no matter how many bullets you get into their legs, you're going to kill them a lot quicker with fewer bullets up into their head or up into their upper body. So that's a very, very good tip there. Another tip, as you can see I'm doing here, is always be aware. Always look around. Look at your radar like every 10 seconds. Be fully aware of what's going on around you. If you're just looking in front of you, then trust me, you're going to get taken out from behind a few times, and that's going to get very frustrating as well. Quite lucky there, actually. But as I said, I like about the UAV is it's threat detection, so you can see people through the walls, and it really helps again when it comes to streaking and trying to kill everyone off. So again, this class is very, very much about streaking. That's what I want. I like streaking because it allows you to have a great KD, and if you don't know what KD is, kill death ratio, which is basically, it's like your trophy in COD. It tells people how good you are. If you've got a great KD, it means you kill a lot of people and you die very few times. So it allows you to do that in streaking, and also it's just fun to go on a little kill streak. So it's definitely fun doing this, and yeah, as I said, quick draw helps me aim in quickly. So when you come in one-on-one, I'm going to be the first one aiming down sight. I mean, everyone pretty much uses what I'm using now, but I don't know about the perks and stuff. I think the perks make a big difference. I want to stay under the radar. As you can see, look, I'm looking on the radar now, and there's loads of people around me. But when I fire, they don't know I'm there. They don't know I'm shooting. They don't know where I am. So it really helps because I can stay underneath. I could just kill everyone without knowing, and it's definitely a great thing. Now this guy kept camping where he was a second ago. There's a time, I didn't show it in this clip, but he killed me, and I was like, what? I've got like 20 bullets in him, but he was camping there and he killed me. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I'm talking about this class. As you can see, I'm going on a nice streak, and as I said, it's made for streaking, and it's a really, really, really good class. Now, you're probably wondering, well, where's the secondary? Why are you not using a secondary weapon? Now, secondary weapons are good. I mean, they do help when, let's say, your guns run out of ammo and you ain't got time to reload. You can switch to your weapon and go in for a kill. But honestly, the barrel reloads at a decent speed. It doesn't take forever, so it does give me time. And that actually leads on to another little tip there: reload every time you can. That's where my streak ends. I know that's unfortunate, but reload every time you can, because it literally just prepares you for the next person you're coming up against. Now, don't reload whilst you see someone, while someone's in your sight. Don't try your best not to reload until you're told, like, you know, it comes up on the screen a few times saying reload. Until it says you need to reload, then reload. But if you see someone on your screen, try your best not to reload until they are gone, out of the way, or you've killed them yourself. So it's actually a very, very good tip. I think that would be reload every single time you can, because you never know when you're going to run into someone, especially in a game mode free for all. As I said, this class is designed for free for all. It's designed to not be spotted and also get a lot of kills at the same time. So it works very well, and I think it helps, especially for those who aren't exactly great at the game, but also want to get a nice KD, or, you know, they just want to get a few kills and see how things work. Now, the steed is hard to get. You got to get it in a supply drop. I don't know if you get it in any sort of master prestiges. I don't think you do, but it's a very hard gun to get, and I think a lot of people have it. But if you don't, use a regular barrel, you know, because they're actually quite nice as well. I use the steed because I just love it. It is the best gun in the game. It's so powerful, and it's just so accurate as well. So you can pretty much do this on any gun you want. You can do this type of class. You can use your insanity. I also have the insanity, and I also use this similar class with it, and it does the same job. So if you have the insanity, any gun you enjoy or you like a lot, you can use this class with it, because it uses basic attachments that I think most guns have, or all guns have, which is a suppressor, quick draw, and foregrip. I think all guns have that. So it's great for that. And so yeah, as I said, it's great for that, and you can use that. But anyway, going back to the point about secondary, I feel like it reloads fast enough to actually be able to just use the singular gun. And having scavenger, I don't really need to switch to a secondary weapon, because I'm not going to run out of any ammo. So it's alright. It's not actually a big deal. And that's actually the end of the game and this end of this video. So this class is very, very good. I do hope you try this out if you can. It definitely works. I know I didn't win, but 26-8 is a pretty good return for this class. And I've actually got it a lot of times. I would have shown you a lot more games, but that's going to take way too long. Anyway, this is the class. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.